Right, so then guys, Leon has been nagging me, along with a few others, for a upgraded Vantor, or new Vantor. So that's what the back looks like. These will all be moving soon, along with the, the stuff that's in here. That's the charge controller, the pump and filter and pressure tank. They will be moving up there, I think, or down there somewhere. Maybe onto there, I don't know, I'll work something out. But they're not staying there. All this section is going, I've decided, along with the shelves on the other side. Oh, hang on a sec. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to put some timbers, probably about here, and another timber. Actually, that one might stay kind of like it is actually, but the depth of it is going to be shallower, and then there's going to be some doors on here so that I can get in there and get the mountain bike in. As you can see, this at the moment, when you extend it, this is like an extendable washing line. It's only held in by 3mm ply. I've tried to stick it into the timbers, but the timbers on the left it's in, but the right it isn't, and the fact is it's just pulling the plywood off of the timbers, so that needs reinforcing. I need to take all this back section apart and rebuild it essentially. So yeah, that'll need loads of work. There's the hot water tank. I know I moved it from the left to the right. I don't know if that's been in this video. Oh, and that is how much slack I've got in my MC4s. So I can move my charge controller down. I've got plenty of spare cable. I've probably got 2-3 foot there. So there we go. Right. Round the side we go. In fact, no, let's go into the cab first. Let's go into the cab first. Oh, jump up here with my mud covered shoes. But yeah, I think that is probably the major improvement I've made. If I whack that on. Oh, no, not that one. That one. So, bear with me, I'll just see if I can show you that. What's that say? 11.9. Yes, 11.9. So, yeah. As you can see, various different controls for stuff. The end one's the dash cam, so I won't turn that one on. That one is for a light in the back. I'll show you that in a sec. Oops, sorry you couldn't see that. This, oh yeah, come here. That now, yes, I have dual readouts. Basically the reason behind that was a cigarette lighter port, and I was worried about the amperage on the cable, so I swapped it out for a voltmeter. So these will obviously only pull 5 amps, that only pulls less than an amp, and that pulls less than an amp, so it's got a 25 amp cable on it, so more than enough. So the dash cam is now controllable from that switch panel. One of the things I've just made just this morning, not this morning, just this week I meant to say, I think it was yesterday I did it, is I've screwed this down so I can now mount my GPS. None of that stick it on the window crap and it keeps falling off. It pisses me right off. To do that, I should say, in case anybody else wants to do this on a Mercedes Sprinter or a VW Crafter, there's one down here, there's a T25 torque screw, and there's another one about here. So if you're going to take this trim off, you have to take this off first, this piece here, and then undo them 2 torque screws and undo all the little clips. If you do like I did and try pulling it off, you might crack it. I think it's about here somewhere where the screw, on just above where the screw is. In fact, I think it's there actually, the screw. This bit here will fatigue and you might crack it, you might snap it, which is not what you want to do to your trim because they're expensive to replace. So yeah, I may be doing something here or down there or something, or maybe there, I don't know, some sort of tablet holder. I may be working something out like a screw-on tablet holder. Ideally I want to get one that goes in sort of like there, and then it'll have an arm and it'll just swing out here and my tablet can sit like that. So it'll be like that, facing that way, because I don't use this stupid thing. I very rarely need to touch that button, although the tablet will hopefully be a little bit lower, and of course it'll be on an arm so it'll swing. So yeah, I've got to work that out. That's an improvement I'm looking to make. But the tablet things are about 50 quid, so it's not cheap. So in the back of the van, that's all still the same. Not really changed anything about that, it's still a mess. One of the things I have done recently, I don't know if I've done this in a video or not, is added a seat in for the toilet's got storage in there. I did originally build it planning on putting, whoops, where the hell are you going? Get in there. Sorry about that. Anyway, I did plan on putting the toilet the other way, but obviously that would have meant the seat would have stuck out too far so I couldn't get the drawers open. So that would have been a problem. So toilet's going in that way. It's fine, it's not a big deal. When you pull it out, you're going to spin it around anyway to use it, not a big deal. That's the essentially the urine pipe, the number 1 toilet. Yet to figure out how I'm going to cover that up behind the seats. Just throw it out of the way, because obviously the cushions are going to go along there. I might have to cut a bit out of the cushions or something, or maybe I'll tuck it off to the side. I don't know, I'll figure it out. The hob's still the same. Not wired it up yet or anything. Still got no gas tank. One major improvement I have done is I've put a damn bag in the bin. So all the crap that I use when I'm converting the van, when I'm working on the van, all the little bits of tape, all the old knackered screws, they all go straight in the bin. That's one improvement. Oh, the light that I said that third switch controls is this one. Although it has an independent switch on it. In fact, do you know what? I think it's that one, wasn't it? Oh, there you go, it's on. Yeah. So, there we go. In fact, hang on a sec. If I... there we go. So yeah. So it's got 2 switches on it, one there and one on the circuit breaker panel over there. Another improvement I've made is when you come in, stop thinking it's a van, start thinking it's a house. You always want to take your coat off. And you want to have a place to put your shoes. Oh, actually that is something else I've added, or not added, that I've re-rectified and fixed is these. Oh, hello. What the fuck? Oh, damn it. Something's gone wrong. Well, I did fix the lights back in place, but obviously something's gone wrong with the wiring that is this mess down here. Maybe a wire's come out. Ugh, bollocks, I don't know. No, don't know, but I did fix them, but as you can see, the way they're set up with, in fact, come here. The way they're set up with one of these things, I really don't like them. They're very temperamental. These things pull out very easily. You can see that, can't you? Yeah. I don't like them. They're absolute junk. If I could hardwire it, I would, but this is just the way these things come. So yeah, I would not recommend these lights, not unless you hardwire them, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing. I'll probably get like a terminal connector thing. I'll get like a jointer box, and those wires will run straight to the lives and the negatives will run straight to the negatives, because these things are junk. They come unwired too easy for my liking. Really do not like them. So yeah, everything's still pretty much the same. I've not really touched the van. I've not cleaned all the spare foam out of there or anything. I've not really touched it, to be honest. If I jump up here, I've still not replaced this with timber or this. I was going to put like a box timber on, but then I thought I'd always bang my head on it when I'm in bed, so I don't know if I'll leave it like that. I don't know. I think for this van, for now, it's going to stay that way. These LED lights, you may have noticed there, they are unplugged. That's because for some reason there's a wiring issue, and every time I go over a bump it turns the lights on, and then obviously you have to open the back doors and turn them off, or you have to crawl up into the bed and turn the damn lights off. So I've just unplugged them. That's a bit of a design flaw. I'm working on that. It's got to be something to do with the way I've wired it, or maybe it's the fuse board. I don't know. I'll figure it out, and when I do I'll let you know. But so yeah, these LED light strips are not perfect, but then again I have left them on for 3 days and it barely even touched the battery. You wouldn't even know they were on. So technically you could leave them running 24/7, but obviously you don't want to do that because it might get a bit hot or they will die faster. But yeah, so yeah, that is where I am at with the van. I've not really done that much, to be honest. Not really done a whole load of anything. As you can see, I'm not at home. I'm down in Devon, but yes, so there we go. I will see you in the next video. Peace, bye.